The researchers found that men who drank 6 or more cups of coffee per day had a 20% lower risk of developing prostate cancer and a 60% lower risk of developing fatal prostate cancer compared to non-drinkers. Even more interesting, this benefit seemed to apply to both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee. Coffee, it's the world's favorite pick-me-up. For many of us, it's the first thing we reach for every morning. But there's a question that's been quietly brewing among men. Can coffee actually harm your prostate? In today's video, we're diving deep into what science says about coffee, caffeine, and your prostate health. We'll explore both the potential risks and surprising benefits, and by the end, you'll know whether that daily cup of joe is helping or hurting you. So grab your mug, get comfortable, and let's find out. Before we talk about how coffee might affect the prostate, it's important to understand what the prostate actually does. The prostate is a small gland located just below the bladder. It produces seminal fluid, the liquid that nourishes and transports sperm. But as men age, the prostate can enlarge, a condition known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. An enlarged prostate can lead to frequent urination, a weak stream, and that annoying feeling of never fully emptying your bladder. In more serious cases, prostate inflammation or even prostate cancer can occur. So, the question is, does coffee make any of this worse? Coffee contains caffeine, a stimulant that affects nearly every system in your body. It increases alertness, improves mood, and can even enhance metabolism. But caffeine also stimulates the bladder and acts as a mild diuretic, meaning it can make you urinate more often. For someone with an enlarged prostate, this can be a problem. If your prostate is already pressing against your urethra, the last thing you need is more trips to the bathroom. So, does that mean coffee is bad for your prostate? Not necessarily. Let's look at what research actually says. Several studies have looked into this question, and the results might surprise you. A 2011 study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute followed nearly 50,000 men over 20 years. The researchers found that men who drank 6 or more cups of coffee per day had a 20% lower risk of developing prostate cancer and a 60% lower risk of developing fatal prostate cancer compared to non-drinkers. Even more interesting, this benefit seemed to apply to both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee. So what's going on here? Coffee is packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that may help reduce oxidative stress, a major factor in cancer development. Another study in prostate cancer and prostatic diseases found that regular coffee consumption was linked to lower levels of prostate-specific antigen, or PSA, a marker often used to screen for prostate issues. However, not all studies agree. Some suggest that high caffeine intake can worsen urinary symptoms in men who already have BPH or prostatitis, which is inflammation of the prostate. While coffee might reduce cancer risk, it can still irritate the bladder and prostate in some men. If you notice that coffee makes you urinate more frequently, or that your symptoms worsen after drinking it, your body might be sensitive to caffeine. Caffeine can increase bladder activity, worsen urgency and frequency of urination, and raise stress hormones like cortisol, which can indirectly affect prostate inflammation. And remember, it's not just coffee. Energy drinks, soda, and even strong tea can have similar effects due to caffeine content. If you already have prostate issues, cutting down or switching to decaf might make a noticeable difference in your comfort and sleep quality. On the flip side, coffee's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties may actually help protect your prostate long-term. Compounds like chlorogenic acid and polyphenols can help lower inflammation in the body. Some evidence also suggests coffee may improve insulin sensitivity and metabolic health, both of which are linked to lower prostate cancer risk. And let's not forget, moderate coffee drinking has been associated with better heart health, improved mood, and even longer lifespan in several large studies. The key word here is moderation. For most men, 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day is considered safe and even beneficial. If you're dealing with urinary issues, try limiting your intake or switching to half CAF or decaf versions. And pay attention to timing. Drinking coffee late in the day can lead to poor sleep, which in turn affects hormone balance and prostate health. So, can coffee damage your prostate? The truth is, not necessarily. For most men, moderate coffee consumption is perfectly safe, and it might even protect against serious prostate diseases. But if you're already struggling with urinary symptoms, caffeine could make them worse. Listen to your body, adjust your intake, and talk to your doctor if you notice persistent discomfort. Remember, your prostate health isn't just about coffee. It's about your whole lifestyle. Diet, exercise, stress management, and regular checkups all play a crucial role. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe for more science-based health insights, and share it with someone who might need to hear this. Until next time, take care of your health and enjoy your coffee wisely.